What's going on, fellas? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the week number 6 Thursday night football game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. I can't believe it's already week 6. This is crazy. The season's like a quarter of the way through. It's insane how fast the NFL season goes. We're going to talk about the Eagles at the Giants here. Eagles coming off their first loss of the season. No more undefeated teams in the NFL. Giants had that big win against the Chargers, and they take a tough loss to the Saints. So, both two teams going in different directions here, but we'll talk about the best plays for this game. We'll talk about the best captain options, the best salary savers, who we want in the flex, some guys, some rules we want to set, some correlations, all those things that matter on this Thursday Night Football Showdown slate we will talk about. So if you do enjoy this content, you want to see more, make sure you are subscribed. Please hit that bell. You'll be notified anytime I do drop some tips and content here on the channel. And please give this video a like. It helps me out so much, and the algorithm allows me to provide more content for you guys. Check out all the videos here for week number 6 on my channel, as well as the Patreon down in the link in the description below. All right. Start with the Eagles side here. Saquon Barkley is a little bit of a tough start for him this season. He looked a little bit better last week. 6 carries, 30 yards. The average is good, but they're just not running the ball with this guy for some reason. 3 targets, 58 yards receiving, which you'd love to see. Gets in the end zone in the receiving game, which is always great for Saquon. But it's been a little bit of a rough start for him. He's had some fine outputs, but it's been a little bit of a struggle overall. We haven't seen that explosive, massive game from Saquon Barkley. Not even close to coming where he came last year to that 2,000-yard mark. So interesting there. Can they get it going against the Giants? I think this is a get-right spot if I've ever seen one. Saquon Barkley in all formats. I love him here. I think I'm going to try to get him in captain a lot in tournaments because I think you're going to see more Jalen Hurts. Obviously, it's a little bit safer option from what we've seen so far, but I think Saquon has, the biggest upside on the slate. He could easily go for 200 yards in any game. He could go for his total of the season so far, 267, in this game alone against the Giants. He has that in his range of potential outcomes. This could be the get-right spot here, like I said, against the Giants defense, who has not looked good. Jalen Hurts, of course, safe floor here. Great upside, great value. We haven't seen him get that massive passing upside yet, but we know he has the rushing touchdown equity with the tush push, and he's been playing phenomenal. 7 touchdowns, no picks. Getting A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith involved. Speaking of A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, these two guys, the main weapons here for the Eagles. I expect A.J. Brown to get better as the season goes on. We saw it in week 3 against the Rams. He looked phenomenal. Was okay last week against a tough Denver defense. You get a get-right spot here against the Giants where he can easily erupt. Yeah, all these guys can go off. I love A.J. Brown in the captain spot in some tournament lineups as well. Obviously, if you're playing cash games, smaller field, it's going to be tough to fit all these guys in there. So you got to try to space this out. You probably can't play Saquon, Hurts, AJ, and Devontae all together, obviously, right? So you want to, pick your poison here. I think I like AJ in the captain spot. If I'm going AJ captain, I'm probably not playing Devontae Smith, right? And then the flip side, if I'm playing Devontae Smith at captain, I'm probably not playing AJ Brown. You never really know who it's going to be, but we do know that in this game, both these guys have the potential outcome to get, to have massive upside with AJ and Devontae. But like I said, I'm probably not playing them together in the same lineup. Now, if I were to play Jalen Hurts at captain, I'd try to get both of them in the same lineup. It's going to be a little bit tough. Luckily, on the Giants side, there's not too many expensive pieces that we have to worry about, so you're really spending up here on the Eagles side. Dallas Goedert, of course, is, he's been good this year, and it's been the touchdown equity that we want. Has a touchdown in 3 out of the 4 games, 2 touchdowns in week 4 against the Bucs, touchdown last week against the Broncos, and that's really all you're hoping for out of your tight end is to fall in the end zone, right? We know the yardage isn't going to be there. It's a little bit of a low A-dot player. Dallas Goedert, a little bit older in his career now. I don't think I want to pay the $6,400, especially in cash games or smaller field. I think in large field, he's great because if he gets in the end zone, maybe gets in the end zone twice like he did in week 4, then he's going to pay off that salary. But he's a little bit of a tough sell for me at $6,400. Eagles defense, I do have a lot of interest in here. They haven't been as good this year as we thought. They still have a good defense, a good front 7, and you're getting Jackson Dart, rookie quarterback here. I know it's on the road, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to fire Eagles defense up in all formats, especially in large field tournaments. 5,400, a little bit higher than we'd like, but the matchup is so good here against a rookie quarterback. They are probably going to get some turnovers, and that leads to fantasy points. Jake Elliott, the kicker, of course, safe source of value. I don't love Jake Elliott because, the Eagles will go for it a lot on 4th down, especially when they're, 4th and 2 and less. So Jake Elliott, to me, is not a kicker I always roster in Showdown. Safe source of value. If he was a little bit cheaper, I'd like him more, but $5K, I'm probably off. Then you got Will Shipley, A.J. Dillon, who are kind of rotating in and out. We haven't seen like any Tank Bigsby yet for the Eagles. They've been going with, Shipley and Dillon. I don't have much interest at these price tags. It's really the Saquon Barkley show. If you were going to include some of these guys in your large field, you have to set a rule where you max 1 of Shipley, Dillon, and Bigsby. Definitely by no stretch want to play these guys together. But to be honest, overall, I'm probably avoiding all of them. Jahan Dotson, who we've seen make some plays last week, 1 catch, 24 yards. More of that deep threat third receiver that they'll, throw out there. They don't really target this guy, but he'll occasionally have some big games like we saw in week 1, where he gets 3 catches, 59 yards. You're just hoping for like one big play over the top. It's possible against this Giants defense, so I don't mind keeping him in my player pool for large field tournaments. Grant Calcaterra, the backup tight end, he's fine to play in large field. He's a little bit banged up, so we got to monitor that injury status. He didn't practice even in all week, so monitor his status. But I think he's okay in large field at that price tag. Then you got John Mechie, who we haven't seen much of either. He'll kind of rotate behind Dotson. If you're going to play either of them, I'd set a rule where I max one of Dotson and Mechie. You don't want to play them together. This is a quick timeout to let you guys know that I've been a pro DFS player for over 5 years and have over $100,000 in career winnings. And now I'm giving away all my secrets, which you can check out at patreon.com/tdavisbrand. The link is also in the description below. It's going to give you a cheat sheet for every major slate of the NFL season. So Thursday Night Football, Sunday main slate, Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football, all the major slates, whether it be Showdown or the regular classic slates, you'll have access to my cheat sheet, as well as access to my private Discord where you can ask me anything fantasy football related. And I also have a NFL DFS ebook, How to Win at Daily Fantasy Football. It goes over every strategy you would want to win some cold hard cash this upcoming NFL season. We talk about things like bankroll management, contest selection, how to win GPPs, cash games, etc. So sign up for the free ebook down in the link in the description below. All right, let's go over to if Calcaterra were out, you could look at Kylen Granson as well as that backup tight end at the minimum price tag, which is not a bad value option there. All right, let's go to the Giants side here. Jackson Dart, of course, leads the way at the highest price tag. He's been good, especially on the ground, which is what we love. And he has a touchdown in week 4 on the ground, 55 yards again last week on the ground, 200 yards passing, gets 2 touchdowns. Matchup's a little bit tough here, but Jackson Dart, of course, is one of the safest plays on the slate in cash games, smaller field. You want to try to get him in your flex. I don't think I'll go to him in captain, but I do think he's fine in the flex. Cam Scatterbo, look, he's getting the workload, he's getting the opportunity. The outcomes, the results haven't been really great. The yards per carry is not great, but the targets are there, especially last week. 7 targets, 45 yards, which is what you want out of your bell cow running back. I think the price tag's a little bit higher than I'd like at $10K. I mean, my God, especially in this game. But I do think he'll get some targets here, especially if they're trailing. I think he's fine. I don't think I'll go captain for Scatterbo, but I do think in the flex he is okay. Then you got like this receiver rotation now. Of course, Malik Neighbors is gone. Wan'Dale Robinson, Darius Slayton, Jalen Hyatt, Bo Collins. It's tough. I think, to be honest, out of all these guys, I lean Theo Johnson right now. I mean, 7 targets, 33 yards, gets in the end zone twice. Remember, with these tight ends, you just want to get into the end zone. Jackson Dart, obviously, trust this guy. He'd be my favorite option here if I'm going to go any captain spots for the Giants because he's cheap and you can get him at captain. Then you can fit all the Eagles in there to bring him back with. I think Wan'Dale's okay as that kind of higher or that lower A dot safer option for Jackson Dart here. 7 targets, but only 30 yards. You see what I mean? Just not a lot of yardage output. If he gets in the end zone, though, he will pay off his salary. But to me, I'm looking for more of the big play threat here on the Giants, which would be Darius Slayton, Theo Johnson. It's just so hard to trust Darius Slayton. He did get 6 targets, which you love to see. You know he has that higher A dot, so he is going to get some chances deep down the field. Can he pay it off? Can he get in the end zone? That's what you want here. I do prefer Slayton over Wan'Dale just for that upside. I don't trust either, but I definitely think Slayton is the better, higher upside option, like Theo Johnson. Tyrone Tracy, he might return this week, so that could eat into Cam Scatterbo's workload a little bit. Definitely set a rule there where you max one of Tracy and Scatterbo. Don't want to play them together. Young-Ho Koo, the kicker, who they're competing with Jake McAtammy here, the other kicker. So I don't even know who the kickers are going to be here. We got to monitor that status. I think it's going to be Young-Ho Koo. He's a fine value here at 4,600. Nothing to really to love. Giants defense, no thank you. I know they're cheap. Don't think I can go there against the Eagles. Then you got Jalen Hyatt, Bo Collins. These guys kind of rotating in and out as that third receiver right now for the Giants. I definitely set a rule here where I max one of Hyatt and Collins. Tough to really trust this passing offense from like multiple weapon standpoint. I know Jackson Dart we like, but it's really hard to trust who the other receivers are going to be. So I'm setting a rule there where I'm maxing one. We've seen a lot of 2 tight end sets. Daniel Bellinger with a couple catches last week, 4 targets, 52 yards. You can definitely include him in your player pool. It's a nice value here at 2,800. Devin Singletary, if Tyrone Tracy's out, Singletary will get some carries. Maybe get like a goal line touchdown from him, but we have to see if Tracy is out. That's the only way we could ever even consider playing Devin Singletary. So that's pretty much it. Some of the values on the Giants I think we can go to, whether it be Bellinger, maybe Singletary, and then one of these receivers we can take some chances on. But value is a little bit tough to come across on this slate, I won't lie. I'm trying to pay up for a lot of these Eagles because I do think they have a chance to put up a lot of points in this matchup. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you check out all the Week 6 videos here on the channel. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please go ahead and give this video a like. I appreciate it so much, as well as subscribe to the channel here on YouTube so you can check out all the videos that I have to offer.